even seen Mi-24s, T-72s, Bradleys, Challengers, and Leopards all going at it at the same time. Did you guys ever think that you would see this? Leopards, Bradleys, T-72s, and Mi-24s all working on the same side. I don't think I would have ever imagined such a case in 100 years. But here we are. Ukraine has a very interesting arsenal of equipment due to European support and American support. Welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing? Thanks so much for being here. So I'm really excited to show you guys this off. So this is actually a mod that creates a Ukraine faction for Warno. Now, if you guys are wondering, obviously currently in the conflict, now this is not modern equipment that they're receiving today, but it's similar equipment and a lot of NATO equipment mixed with Soviet equipment. As you guys are all aware, in the game, when you create custom battle decks, you can't mix NATO and Soviet units together. Not really. You guys are just seeing in our logistical area. You have the Humvee, and then you have Soviet logistical units. So what I'm going to do is just kind of quickly go over some of the stuff that's in here that's not Soviet. I'm sure most of you guys are already aware of most of the Soviet units, but here we have the M270 MLRS, kind of similar to the HIMARS that Ukraine has now. Now even the French AMX right here, artillery system, and we also have the M109 A3s, similar to the M109 A2s from the American side. And of course, you got your standard Russian artillery here, or in this case Ukrainian. But we also have some Humvees with, we open this up here, got TOW missiles here. We also have the Challenger tank, which and some Leopards, Leopard 2s right here. And we also have, most famously, the M1 Abrams. So you guys can imagine how fun it's going to be to see M1 Abrams next to Leopards, Challengers, and T-64s. So right here in the Recon tab, we have, of course, the Bradleys. That Ukraine has received a lot of these. They've also received the AMX-10s. These are the current units to have, as well as some of these. Now if we go to the AA tab, we got the American surface-to-air missiles, which have the Stinger missiles. Ukraine did receive those. And then, of course, the famous Gepards that are currently taking out drones constantly. So this is kind of fun. Now, obviously, there's no Patriot systems, but I put in the Hawk missile systems in there as well that you could use. And now Ukraine has already received F-16s finally. So you guys are going to be seeing some of that. Now, primarily, it's still, Su-25s, Su-27s, Su-24s, but got some F-16s in the mix to kind of add. You got some seed capabilities and mainly support. And then we have some Marauders, which are really, really cool. And of course, we also have some of the Spartans here from the British side, which is awesome. And of course, from the American side, we have Bradleys. So to have such an interesting mixture is going to really be a fun contest. So without further ado, let's get started. Now you guys are seeing Humvees coming in here. BTR-80. Of course, the Challenger tank. You see, I believe it's another Spartan there. MiG flying here. I believe it's a MiG-27. And it's going down, unfortunately, right into the water. MiG-29 here. Firing at a helicopter. Wow. Extremely close to the helicopter there, and you see it spinning out of control, and you see the air defense from the Russian side, and unfortunately that MiG goes down. And now you have air defense coming from our side, shooting at another MiG. you guys see the Gepards in action right now. So it's a lot of chaos going on in the sky. A lot of fighter jets flying around. Unfortunately, right now, primarily it's all MiGs, which are our air defense. And it looks like somebody might have destroyed the resupply depot right there. That's a MiG-21 there. So the Russian helicopters are just absolutely demolishing us here with all of their fire capabilities there. The Russian helicopters just completely annihilated a lot of the troops we just unloaded. But fortunately, we're going to get some AA in there and stabilize this situation. So you guys are seeing that the Ukrainians are engaging the Russians from across the field here. And so far, they've been able to stop a lot of Russian advancement coming through here and through the middle. A lot of Russian transports are destroyed. The AMX-10 there, also destroyed. See another fighter jet go down there. Now, unfortunately, these helicopters really need to be taken out, and they're still going at it. So this is Mi-8 firing here. Still doing a lot of damage. Look at all the fire that's happening here. A lot of Russian units came in here, got demolished, and as well as a lot of our units got lit up as well. But you see we unloaded a bunch of Motostrelki right there. Look at all the fire that they're receiving. Absolutely insane. There you go. Got hit with a Stinger missile there. And it's already spinning out of control. The tail's on fire. Wow, this is incredible. And there goes down Mi-24. That's just beautiful. It's one of the things I enjoy about Warno. They've really created a really good balance of just cinematic and also, you know, functionality. So here we have a Gepard that's actually engaging some Russian units here. Really far away, actually. This is the nice thing about the Gepards is they can be used in taking down helicopters, like you see that one going down over there. They can also... Wow, there's a lot of crashing fighter jets. We still haven't seen any F-16s yet, but we definitely will. I promise you that. I got some recon up here. Look at this Spartan here, just kind of hang out. Just doing some recon. They do have ground-to-ground missiles here, some Milan 2s. So you guys are seeing this is Ukrainian air defense. And it's going to be mixed with NATO air defense. And up here we're seeing the Challenger here. Challenger hiding there in the forest. We have some Bradleys finally firing some long-range missiles. Always great to see them do their thing. And you guys see that we're targeting things all the way from across here. Got some Russians that are trying to push up. There goes another one. And there goes another one. So right now this is kind of looking a lot like the assault on Kiev. Just a lot of destroyed armored vehicles in a huge line here. And just kind of become a kill zone right there. The Bradleys have a really good line of sight. And you are seeing some artillery responses here. Russians are using their Malka systems to do counter battery. These do have really long range capabilities. Right now what Ukraine is trying to do is capture Delta and Charlie, and our partners are also trying to capture Bravo. They're having a bit of a harder time. don't have enough armor, I would say, in this section right now. Let's see us take out these Mi-8s. You see the Gepards in action. Just immediately taking those down. We do have our own Mi-24 there. And just look how beautiful these things are. And another crashed Russian helicopter. They do have a lot of helicopters, so we're just trying to figure out a way to manage that. There's our own Mi-24 pushing up there. Got some AMX-10s pushing up. With a Gepard as well. Look at that Mi-24 getting lit up by Russian anti-air. And they have their own version of the Gepard. But luckily for us, we were able to take it out. Look at those missiles coming from really far away. And then you guys are seeing our artillery coming in now. Wow. Definitely not a good place to be right now if you're Russians. Just artillery coming in left and right. You guys are seeing the really long range shots that are happening right here. No, not artillery systems, just firing in there. We also do have the grads here, which we use whenever we find massive clusters of enemy troops. And I think they're looking for... actually, this is not counter battery, they're targeting our Bradleys. Because we're using this tree line right here. So really impressive here to try to actually target our units like this. But you guys are seeing we're already responding. Look at that. Just coming in right there with 120 millimeter. So you see explosions absolutely everywhere. So we fired and then we moved. Let's see what we get here. So we saw a massive cluster of enemy units there, so we were trying to target them. And you see them also using their own grad units, targeting the Russians over here as well. And unfortunately our resupply unit got hit there. And there you go, he's targeting the Su-27. One fired missile there, but unfortunately he missed. He's gonna make a go around and target him again right here. There you go, they're targeting each other. And actually got a hit there. We'll see who comes out on top. Or they're gonna shoot each other again. Wow, extremely close. Now I'm not sure if this this MiG should have one more shot. And you're seeing a seed operation there. Su-25 got shot down. And unfortunately there goes down our MiG. And there goes down one of theirs. The air defense. Trying to take out their Su-27, but unfortunately they got out. But we do have a +4. We're also kind of building up right here. You guys are seeing I have some Bradleys, I have some T-72s here, some long range anti-tank systems. And we're kind of built up a nice little line of defense here. So if the enemy tries to come through this open area, we're going to do something about that. So I'd say the right flank is pretty stable, a little shaky in the middle, and the left flank is very, very stable. The Russians just have not been able to push at all. Good thing you don't have MX-10 going there. Let's go see where they're going. They're actually trying to target those artillery systems, and it looks like they've successfully done that. See one on fire there. Oof. So we have two Su-24s coming in here. You see one up front. And then you guys are going to see right behind them, there's going to be two F-16s. One already got shot down. This one's dropping its munitions. You guys see the F-16s there in the distance? Dropping its munitions there. F-16 here. Dropping its laser-guided bombs. And you see another F-16 there in the distance. Circling around. Just look how beautiful the F-16s are. So it's the first time that the Ukrainians get to use these. Hopefully they don't go to waste. And hope that they are very careful there. He's popping flares. He's being targeted by Russian anti-air, and unfortunately, there you go, the first F-16 loss right here. There you go, more grad systems coming in here. Wow, look at that. Absolutely lethal. Just destroyed about 4 units there. More coming in. And that's also the Nona artillery systems coming in here with the 120 millimeter. It's pretty lethal artillery. The Tunguska is pretty amazing too. Insane. I would say it's a little bit faster maybe than the Gepards. I'm not sure if the accuracy is different, but imagine having Tunguska and Gepard systems right next to each other for AA. Some MiG-21s coming in here. See the air defense being active. There goes his buddy. Buddy just got shut down. It looks like North Korea supplied Russia with some fighter jets. Nah, I'm just kidding. But look at that. Wow, that guy almost kamikazed right into our artillery systems there. And there you guys have it. We have some of the M109s here from Germany. Very cool. Very close. The Russians almost took out the Ukrainian artillery systems there. You know, I'm trying to show off all this, you know, it's just so cool to see, you know, Mi-24s right next to Gepards and Challenger tanks. I mean, how cool is that? They're on the same side. How cool is it to see a Challenger, Gepard, and a Mi-24 just hanging out? It's like that song from that 70s show. Hanging out. Anyway, but Mi-24 here in action. Just giving it to the enemy. Very brave. Russian T-55 is firing at us, but you guys already see we are targeting them. Look at all these AT teams here using the American. We're actually using the, I don't know, these are Motorstrelki, but we do have an American AT-4 here that we're using as well. You guys are seeing the Challenger here in action. So we got a Su-25 coming in here. And there you go, it just targeted a command tank there. A Su-24 right next to F-16 right here, and they're on the same side. Who would ever have thought that a Su-24 would fly right next to a F-16 in war and not shoot at each other? That's pretty incredible. So you guys see the F-16 is circling around right now, and it's waiting for a target there. You guys see another Su-25 coming in there. It flew right by each other. That was amazing. Really cool to see that. So these are the newly trained Ukrainian pilots. So right now we're having air dominance in this sector. There you go. You guys are seeing the first, I think F-16 got hit there. Nope. Look at that F-16 streaking across the sky like that. Just absolutely stunning. It would be amazing if Ukraine ever did get A-10s. Let's take a quick look at the kills and losses here. You guys see the Bradleys did an incredible job, destroyed 4 T-55s, some recon units, and some infantry. You see the Gepard took out 3 fighter jets, a Su-27, and 2 MiG-23s, about 8 helicopters, so that's incredible. You have the Challenger that just took on all the tanks, T-34s and T-55s. Quite a few tanks that the Challenger took out. Was pretty impressive. Seeing the Bradley again going in action, taking out quite a few units as well. And then the T-72s doing a good job. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely check out this mod. You guys can go into the Warno Steam Workshop and actually check out the mod there. Now you do have to revert your game to a previous version, which is pretty easy to do. If you guys have questions, just let me know. There's a Ukrainian faction mod that you could use. Basically what it does is allows you to create a faction that you can mix both units. I built this deck personally, but you can make whatever you want. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.